experience the Olympic Games, how to experience Olympic competitions.
Alibaba Cloud Services will also serve as a key drivers in our effort to drive digital transformation of the Games Alibaba Cloud Services will also serve as a key drivers in our effort to drive digital transformation of the Games
There are new ways how to experience the Olympic Games, how to experience Olympic competitions.
Alibaba Cloud Services will also serve as a key drivers in our effort to drive digital transformation of the Games
There are new ways how to experience the Olympic Games, how to experience Olympic competitions.
Alibaba Cloud Services will also serve as a key drivers in our effort to drive digital transformation of the Games
ways how to experience the Olympic Games, how to experience Olympic competitions.
Alibaba Cloud services will also serve as a key drivers in our effort to drive digital transformation of the Games
There are new ways how to experience the Olympic Games, how to experience Olympic competitions.
Alibaba Cloud services will also serve as a key drivers in our effort to drive digital transformation of the Games
there are new ways how to experience the Olympic Games, how to experience Olympic competitions.
Alibaba Cloud services will also serve as a key drivers in our effort to drive digital transformation of the Games
There are new ways how to experience the Olympic Games, how to experience Olympic competitions.
Alibaba Cloud services will also serve as a key drivers in our effort to drive digital transformation of the Games
ways how to experience the Olympic Games, how to experience Olympic competitions.
Alibaba Cloud Services will also serve as a key drivers in our effort to drive digital transformation of the games
Hello everyone, I'm Cloud Bao, the mascot of Alibaba Cloud. Welcome to join today's Alibaba Cloud Metaverse Day. I will be your guide for today's session. In the past year, the topic of Metaverse has become hot. Next generation internet, virtual idol, virtual concert, immersive social entertainment, and various new forms of interaction has become popular among the crowd. Companies like Roblox, VRChat are the fastest ahead building Metaverse. Facebook announced to change its name to Meta, also reflecting the growth ambitions beyond this area. As the world's leading cloud service provider, Alibaba Cloud is also constantly innovating and providing products and solutions for our customers to quickly build their own Metaverse business and systems on Alibaba Cloud. Today, we will start from the basic concepts, summarize the key to success, introduce the reference architecture, then focus on 3 core capabilities, and look into the future with you on Metaverse. Oh, before that, who are we? Alibaba Cloud was founded in 2009. With the past 12 years' growth, now we are one of the global leaders in cloud computing, providing hundreds of services to thousands of enterprises, developers, and government organizations in more than 200 countries and regions. Committed to the success of our customers, Alibaba Cloud provides reliable and secure cloud computing and data processing capabilities as part of its online solutions. For market recognition, we are solidly positioned as the #1 cloud computing service provider in China on IaaS and PaaS solutions, according to IDC 2002. In Asia Pacific area, we are ranked as top 1 among cloud service providers with a 26% market share, according to Gartner 2020. Globally, we are ranked as 3rd among cloud service providers in terms of market share in the world. Up to date, Alibaba Cloud operates 80 availability zones in 25 regions around the world, with more global regions set to follow. If your business and your customers are in Asia or around the world, Alibaba Cloud provides one-stop solutions on speedy network experience. You can leverage global connectivity with being compliant for regional data and privacy requirements. On Alibaba Cloud, we provide one single account for you to launch cloud resources globally and quickly replicate your applications around the world. Rapid innovation is our insistence, while committing to safeguard the privacy of customers' data is our responsibility. We also build up our local business team globally to support regional customers to better understand their requirements, provide our best service, and grow up together with them. Over a decade, the world's largest online shopping event, Double 11 Global Shopping Festival, has been a significant practice for the capabilities on scalability and reliability of Alibaba Group. The systems are all built on Alibaba Cloud infrastructure. which had supported a record-breaking 518,000 transactions per second at the peak time in 2021. With a comprehensive cloud services and products on computing, networking, storage, and security. On PaaS level, Alibaba Cloud is one of the top data platform provider, which can easily help customers to build up their global data architecture around the world. We provide comprehensive data products from database, data warehouse, big data platform to distributed database on blockchain. We also have our AI product platform named Pi to support technology innovation. For traffic distribution and video solutions, we are Gartner certified CDN provider and now connected with more than 1 billion devices worldwide on live streaming, video on demand, and real-time communication. That's a brief introduction about Alibaba Cloud, and hope we can be your strong support to build your own metaverse in the near future. Here are some coming sessions today. We have invited our expert team and customers now building metaverse on Alibaba Cloud to share their knowledge and best practice. Topics on virtual reality, augmented reality, virtual world, intelligent avatar, digital asset, and related new technology will be introduced in today's sessions. Just enjoy. Thank you, and now please allow me to change my avatar into our first speaker from Alibaba Cloud, the Chief Solution Architect of Internet Competency, Junqi Wei. Thank you. Hello everyone, my name is Junqi Wei, and I'm from Alibaba Cloud International Team as the Chief Solution Architect on Internet Industry. Today, I'd like to share our understanding and introduce the reference architecture to build Metaverse on Alibaba Cloud, together with the various solutions provided by Alibaba Cloud. As we all know, Metaverse is really a hot topic recently, especially from last year. Facebook officially changed their name to Meta last year and now providing Meta Horizon World to public, and recently hit 300,000 users. Platforms like Roblox and VRChat are also popular among VR players around the world. Back to 1992, the world of Metaverse is first introduced in the science fiction named Snow Crash. In this novel, a shared 3D virtual world is introduced and people can live and work in it, communicate with each other just like in the real world. Then comes the Matrix, which is a huge success, shows us a virtual city which traps humanity inside a simulated reality. In 2080, the movie Ready Player One sparked a boom in virtual reality. A virtual universe called the Oasis, where people can make friends, play games, and watch movies, just like in the real world, depict another immersive future. People can experience another life with VR glasses, haptic suit, and omnidirectional treadmill in the virtual world, just like what we imagine in Metaverse. Last year, the movie Free Guy added AI-based NPC in the story, which makes the virtual world more real, interactive, and intelligent. Per our understanding, Metaverse is not just a game or a 3D social platform. These kinds of whole new world will have their own rules and economic systems link the virtual with the real and eventually break the constraints of time and space. A simple example is that we buy a pair of shoes in Metaverse, we get one in the real world. Currently, there are 3 typical scenarios in the Metaverse that are mostly close to our real life. The first one is social and entertainment, including online game. Think about the Oasis in Ready Player One. It's a revolutionary experience on interaction with others. The second one is the exhibition with online shopping. We have heard many successful cases on virtual concert, virtual markets, and virtual shops. Just like right now, I'm hosting the online summit in the virtual world with my avatar. The last thing is similar to exhibition but more focusing on business. In the future, if we need to organize a conference or set up a meeting, we won't be like today facing your laptop. We can just jump into the virtual room and exchange our opinion, draw 3D models, and record everything on cloud. How exciting! that will be. Let's first talk about social and entertainment. 15 years before, if we want to make friends with others, we have to go to offline party, or at least use our PC, access a website to chat with each other. That is first generation internet. Then, with the popularity of mobile phones, we can talk to our families, our friends, or even someone who we don't know yet, at any time, anywhere, just through a small app. That is Internet 2.0. So why Metaverse is so popular in next generation Internet? The key difference is immersion. With the help of Alibaba Cloud, you can build a more realistic virtual world. We provide computing resources with various types of GPUs, which can support the foundations of Metaverse, like real-time rendering, holographic construction, and AI jobs. Servers hosting virtual world in the Metaverse can quickly scale out when people join and scale in after peak, just like game servers in online game. The performance of deep learning software can be improved by several times by using the Shenlong architecture and AI acceleration feature supported by Alibaba Cloud. Similar to social and entertainment, scenarios on exhibition and shop will focus more on virtual space, intelligent avatar, and digital asset. Last year, Alibaba's B2C e-commerce site Tmall rolled out a new 3D shopping solution to a world-famous home furnishing brand. Consumers can explore the virtual mall from their phones, which has more than 10,000 immersive 3D showrooms. Alibaba Cloud can also provide a solution for the rapid construction of 3D models to help customers speed up the building of virtual scenes, powered by Alibaba Damo Academy. During the just concluded Winter Olympics, a virtual influencer named Dongdong was created to be a passionate Beijing-born 22-year-old girl who is keen to winter sports. Just like an ordinary female college student, Dongdong is known for her authentic expression, cheerful personality, and charm in interacting with the audience. For digital assets, we provide blockchain as a service to global customers who can deploy their decentralized applications on mainstream open-source blockchain technologies such as Hyperledger Fabric and Ethereum Quorum. Jingtan is such a digital collection platform built on Ant blockchain, which tracks non-fungible rights for works of art. By the way, we have also supported several virtual markets last year with our customers, who attracts a lot of visitors around the world. The third thing is conference and meeting, which is the most interactive one. Meeting in the Metaverse is like chatting in a pantry. Instead of taking turns speaking behind the screen, you can see each other's expression and body language, hear others' voice from near to far, write on a whiteboard, or even draw 3D paintings in this virtual space. This kind of immersive meeting experience, which completely simulates the real life, is a qualitative leap comparing to a traditional online meeting. In this scenario, extremely high requirements will be raised on the network bandwidth, latency, and compression ratio of audio and video streams. At this point, the global network acceleration and content distribution capabilities provided by Alibaba Cloud can strongly meet the requirements. Combined with massive storage and AI-based speech recognition service, attendees can also efficiently save and translate meeting content for further discussion and analysis. Alright, after talking so much about Metaverse, how to build? Here is the reference architect I'd like to introduce today, the 4-level architecture of Metaverse. The first layer is infrastructure layer, which is usually supported by cloud to realize the basic capabilities such as real-time rendering, content storage, network transmission, and acceleration, which is mentioned before. At this layer, Alibaba Cloud can provide complete IaaS and PaaS solutions. The second layer is platform layer, which will be define the interface and standard of your Metaverse, including account systems, interaction methods, development tool, and 3D engine. The third layer is world layer, where end user actually enters. At this layer, The compatibility of VR and AR devices need to be considered. Then, concepts of the world and the construction of 3D buildings and rooms require enormous effort from the creator. This layer is also the core of the entire metaverse. The top layer consists of user-generated content, which including avatars, virtual spaces, and scenes. Interaction happens in this layer between players and scenes, which builds a linkage between virtual and reality. In this architecture, Alibaba Cloud can provide key technologies such as rendering, intelligent avatar, holographic construction, and blockchain service to help quickly build up your metaverse. This is the overall solution which you can leverage from Alibaba Cloud on building your metaverse. We have divided it into 4 sub-industries for you to match according to your target business for better understanding. Besides the basic productions on infrastructure and platform, we can also provide technical scenario-based services and industrial solutions. In the upcoming sessions, we will deep dive into some key technologies, their experience, and best practices from our customers and partners. Hope will be worth for you to join. Thank you. Hi everyone, I'm Junki Wei from Alibaba Cloud International Team. Just enjoying the sessions today. Thank you.
Good afternoon, dear guest. My name is Danny Zhang, Product Solution Architect of XR Lab, Alibaba Damo Academy. XR Lab is a new lab established last year, mainly focused on research in AR and VR technology and Metaverse-related solutions. It's my great honor to share our study and business cases for Metaverse to you. The word Metaverse is very popular recently, and everyone is talking about Metaverse. But what is Metaverse? There doesn't seem to be a definition that everyone agrees with. Some people say that Metaverse had 8 elements and one is missing, it's not Metaverse. And some people say that the CEO of Apple said that what they're doing is AR, not Metaverse. So, AI is not a Metaverse, it is VR. About what is Metaverse, I have different view on this topic. I think the Metaverse is the next internet on VR and AR glasses. VR and AR glasses are the next generation mobile computing platform that will soon be popularized. And the Metaverse is the presentation of the internet industry on this new platform. From this perspective, the scope of the Metaverse is very broad. It includes social networking, e-commerce, education, games, and even payments. The various applications of internet that we're familiar with today will have their own presentation on the Metaverse. By looking backward, we can more easily understand the impact of computing platform migration on internet applications. In 1990s, the PC was absolutely the mainstream computing platform. Later on, the rise of the smartphone gradually replaced the PC. Many people predict that in a few years, VR and AR glasses will become the new generation of mobile computing platform. With the migration of computing platforms, internet applications are also iterated. Take social networking and e-commerce application as an example. QQ and MSN in the PC era were replaced by WeChat in the mobile era. E-commerce has also undergone a similar evolution. In the mobile era, a new breed of e-commerce has emerged, that is location-based service. Because smartphone can provide location-based service, high-quality service can be provided to user based on the location information. And that wasn't possible in the PC age. This is a new user experience brought about by a new computing platform. In VR and AR era, I believe that each of us will have a virtual avatar, and we can communicate face-to-face in a virtual world, and that will lead revolutionary change for the behavior on internet. To understand the changes that VR and AR glasses bring to the internet applications, we have to look at the nature of VR and AR technology. I think the nature of a new generation of computing platform is new display and new interaction. In the past, whether it was a PC or a mobile phone, our display interface was two-dimensional. Applications consist of many windows. So, Microsoft's operating system is called Windows. We can perform two-dimensional operations such as clicking, dragging, and dropping with the mouse in the window. With AR and VR glasses, our display interface is extended to three-dimensional. As a result, we will be immersed in the virtual world of information, and we might be talking face-to-face with a virtual person, with a virtual shop on the left and a virtual playground far on the right. We can directly interact with this three-dimensional virtual world through body movements. Display and interaction are the basic level of the application. Changes on this level will cause a revolution in upper layer applications. This immersive new display, new interaction, will even break down the boundaries between different applications. The entire internet may become an immersive world instead of isolated applications. Based on this point of view, I believe that the Metaverse is the great rhino of our time. The migration of computing platform will lead to dramatic changes in the entire industry landscape. Whether it is hardware, operating system, or software, a new industry structure will emerge. Just as industry structure shuffles in the era of smartphones and PCs, similar revolution will happen again. New giants will rise, and some sluggish giants will inevitably fall. Let's take a look at the evaluationary stage of the Metaverse. In my opinion, the technology of the Metaverse can be divided into 4 levels. Here, I will briefly introduce the technology at different levels, and I will give you some demo videos to explain how each level works. The first level is virtual modeling. We need to construct a geometric model for the entire virtual world and display it on the terminal to create an immersive experience. This is the basic level of the holographic world. At present, some VR home viewing and store viewing applications on the market are basically stay at this level. The second level is virtual simulation. We need to construct the dynamic process of the virtual world to make the virtual world infinitely close to the real world. In the virtual world, water must flow down. The characters in the virtual world should be able to make a reasonable response to the external environment. Movies, games, and many other applications of digital twins stay at this level. And with the first 2 levels, we can build a VR world. The third level is called mixed reality. The virtual world and the real world must be integrated. To achieve this, it's necessary to build high-precision 3D maps of the real world and achieve centimeter-level precise positioning and attitude determination on the map, and accurately overlap relevant information to the map. By doing this, we can build an AR world. The boundary between the virtual and the real world will no longer exist. Now comes the fourth level, virtual to reality. We can change the real world by changing the virtual world. Robots, self-driving cars are product of this level, which relies on the high precision maps and positioning established in level 3. This level is not in the usual concept of the metaverse, but I think this level is very important. Otherwise, all the beauty only stays in the virtual world, while the real world is a mess, like the movie Matrix. Here are two video demos of virtual modeling. On the left is a case of a 3D showroom we did with Timor. We use 3D reconstruction technology to build VR models of real stores to give users an immersive shopping experience. Users can explore in the VR showroom and click to view the product details and finish purchase in the VR showroom. On the right side is a case of our partner Kujia's virtual home furniture. After creating the 3D models of room and furniture, users can try different furniture combinations and preview the decoration effect in the room in advance. Customers can also deploy rendering engine on Alibaba Cloud for better scalability and cost efficiency. Here are two video demos of virtual simulation. In Metaverse, everyone will have its own avatar. An AI avatar will provide service instead of real men. The virtual lecture and AI guide are generated and trained by Alibaba AI PaaS platform, which support running AI jobs directly on cloud other than deploying the whole infrastructure and application. With Alibaba Cloud AI PaaS platform and lightweight rendering technology of XR Lab, we can easily create AI avatars in the metaverse. Here are two cases of mixed reality. On the left is the AR art show that we did with Song Art Museum in Beijing. By wearing an AR glass, users can immerse themselves in the virtual world created by the artist and interact with the virtual elements inside the showroom. This is a brand new experience compared with traditional art show. Mixed reality technology helps to create a third space where largely extend users' sensory experience. On the right side is what we call AR parallel world. We create a parallel world in Alibaba Hangzhou headquarters with mixed reality technology, where you can experience AR photo, AR shopping, and AR navigation with AR glasses. These two cases are for virtual to reality. On the left side is our IDC server room, operation and maintenance robot. The robot can automatically complete the replacement of the hard disk through an AGV chassis and mechanical robot arm. To achieve unmanned operation and maintenance management, the robot relies on the virtual 3D map for navigation and action planning, which is created in level 1, virtual modeling. On the right side is our apple picking robot. Through virtual modeling of the orchard, the robot can plan the paths, navigate in the orchard, and with virtual AI technology, the robot can identify the apples via camera and execute the apple picking action through the mechanical arm. That's all for my today's sharing. I believe that a brand new internet era is coming. Let's embrace it. Thank you all.
はい、皆さんこんにちは。アリババクラウドジャパンメタバースオフィスの大和です。本日、JP ゲームズの田畑さんをお招きいたしまして、JP ゲームズのメタバース事業並びに、メタバース空間を構築することができるペガサスワールドキットについてお話を伺いたいと考えております。田畑さん、皆様ご存知のファイナルファンタジー15というですね、AAA タイトルを世界的に大ヒットさせた方でございます。で、その後にですね、JP ゲームズを設立されて、こういったですね、新しい領域の取り組みをされております。まず、田畑さん、本当にお忙しいところお時間いただいてありがとうございます。はい、まずですね、皆様に JP ゲームズのご紹介を簡単にいただければと思います。
はい。皆さんどうもこんにちは。JP ゲームズの代表の田畑と申します。JP ゲームズという会社は約3年前に設立をした会社です。で、私はそれ以前は、スクエアエニックスという会社で、長くですね、ファイナルファンタジーシリーズというゲームの開発に携わってきてました。でそのファイナルファンタジーシリーズをずっとこう開発してきた中で、ゲームの持っている、その遊びとしての可能性だけじゃなくて、その、もっともっと違う分野にも、応用していけるような可能性というものを感じながら仕事をしてたんですよね。それで、自分のキャリアの後半は、自分のその感じているゲームの可能性を広げるというような仕事を、取り組んでみたいなというふうに思って、それで JP ゲームズという会社を設立しました。で、JP ゲームズを設立して取り組んだ仕事というのが、一つが従来もやっていた家庭用ゲーム機の開発販売という家庭用のゲーム事業です。で、もう一つ同時に始めたのが、メタバース事業というふうになります。で、このメタバース事業っていう呼び方は、昨年の後半というか夏ぐらいからそういう名前で呼び出したんですけれども、3年前の当時はですね、仮想空間サービス事業という言い方をしてました。やろうと思っていたのは、私たちゲームを開発する仕事をずっとしてますので、その中で生まれてくるゲームのテクノロジーとか、そのゲームを楽しんでもらうためのいろんなノウハウというものをゲームの分野だけじゃなくて、他の産業のいろんなサービスの分野に活用することで、新しいものを生み出せるんじゃないのかなというふうに考えて、この、仮想空間サービス事業というものをスタートし、それが今ではメタバース事業というふうに呼ばれるようになった。そういう経緯をたどって、今日ここに至っております。はい。
で、こちらの田畑さんはですね、まさにその、メタバースを作るだけではなくて、作るためのツールであったり、そのためのサービスというものを、提供されていると伺っております。その中の一つの核となるものが、このペガサスワールドキットというものだと思うんですけれども、ちょっと簡単にそちらの機能、特徴をご紹介いただけますか。
はい、承知しました。ペガサスワールドキットというのはですね、メタバース空間を構築して、そこにいろんなサービスを、組み込むための、ツールセットです。で、このペガサスワールドキットという名前はですね、JP ゲームズを設立して、そのメタバース事業として最初に取り組んだのが、ペガサスドリームツアーという名前で、アプリとして配信をしたパラリンピックの公式ゲームだったんですよね。はい、で、このパラリンピックの公式ゲームプロジェクトを進めていく中で出来上がった技術を、より磨きながら、いろんなメタバースのサービスを作れるようにしたものがペガサスワールドキットになります。で、大きな特徴としては、私たちはずっと長くロールプレイングゲームの開発をしてきています。そのロールプレイングゲームっていうのはやっぱりハイクオリティな世界が必要だったり、その世界の中で、もう没入してずっとこう楽しんでもらうための UX、いろんなコンテンツとかシステムが必要だったりします。そういったものを重視したロールプレイングゲームに求められるような UX をメタバースの世界に持ち込めるようなツールセットというふうな設計をしてます。で、今日はですね、その中でいろんな機能はあるんですけれども、3つ、特徴的なポイントをお伝えしたいなと思ってます。で、1つがグループ機能というものがありますね。グループ機能。で、もう2つ目がですね、エモーションセンサーという AI のシステムがあります。で、3つ目がリブテクノロジー。これリアリティインバーチャルテクノロジーの略でリブテクノロジーなんですけど、こういう技術、面白い技術があります。この3つを簡単に紹介しようと思います。はい。で、1つ目のグループ機能はですね、ロールプレイングゲームも、パーティーというものがあって、仲間と一緒に冒険をしたり、強敵と戦ったりして、 ゴールを目指していくようなゲームなんですけど、その発想をかなり持ち込んでるんですよね。で、メタバース空間に一人で、自由に行動するために来てる方っていうのはもちろん自由にされていいんですけれど、グループで訪れた時に、グループの皆さんがリテラシーにばらつきがあったり、操作の習熟度にばらつきがあったりするってことはよくあると思うんですよね。それはゲームを遊ぶときに、仲間と一緒にゲームを遊ぶと起きることと一緒だと思うんです。で、メタバースっていうのはスマートフォンから入ったり、VR で入ったり、いろいろとすると思うんですけれども、必ずそういったまだ操作に慣れてない方というのがいる。そういった方のために、他の操作にもうすでに慣れている方が、まだあまりうまく操作できない方の代わりに、いろんな操作を肩代わりする、代行するというようなシステムを取り込んでいます。それだけじゃなくてですね、グループの人たちがバラバラにいろんなところに散らばって活動してしまったときに、瞬時に誰かの元に集まれるような機能っていうのもこのグループ機能の中に含まれてたりします。そういったグループの UX っていうものを損なわせずに向上させるためのアシスト機能ですよね。で、二つ目のエモーションセンサーっていうものはですね、メタ AI っていうと、もしかしたら皆さんわかるかもしれないんですけど、このメタバース空間そのものを監視する AI のシステムとして、エモーションセンサーというものを作っています。で、このエモーションセンサーは、困っていそうなユーザーを見つけたときには、そのユーザーの近くにいる AI で動いているノンプレイヤーのアバターにですね、サポートの指示を出すんですよね。で、例えば道に迷ってそうであれば、何らかのガイドを、提供したりとか、必要なアイテムがわからなくて困ってるようだったら、なんかそのアドバイスをしたりとか、そういう形でユーザーがこのメタバース空間の中で困らないようにするための AI のシステムというのを搭載しています。で、困った人を助けてあげるというだけではなくて、体験そのものがもっともっと質的に高まるように、パーソナライズをしたそのユーザーごとに好みに合うようなそのコンテンツがなるべくチョイスしやすいように内部的にイベントを組み替えたりですとか、みんなで盛り上がってる時に空間そのものがその盛り上がりをもっと一緒に楽しく曲を変えたりとか、ライティングを変えたりして環境そのものも一緒に盛り上がっていくような演出を自動で入れたりとか、そういったものに活用しています。で、3つ目のリブテクノロジーというのはですね、リアリティバーチャルテクノロジーっていう名前がまさにそのままなんですけど、バーチャルの中に現実を持ち込むというための技術と、その、ワークフローになります。具体的には、カメラで風景の写真を撮って取り込み、その風景写真を組み合わせることで仮想世界を構築するという、そういう技術と、それを簡単に行えるためのワークフローを構築してます。で、やっぱりですね、ロールプレイングゲームで求められるようなハイクオリティな世界をすべて CG で構築するとですね、データのサイズも大きくなりますし、そのデバイスの処理能力も必要になってくる。ここを写真の組み合わせで代用することで、とても軽量で、かつ、すぐにその仮想世界を構築することができますから、モデリングを加速させることができるんですよね。よりリーズナブルにいろんな世界を作り出せるようになる。ということで、この3つの機能が、今は特徴的かなというふうに考えています。
本当にお話を伺っていてですね、これまで開発されてきたファイナルファンタジー15のような、トリプル A タイトルの技術、そしてノウハウを惜しみなく注がれているということで、ちょっとよくあるメタバース空間を作るためのツールではなくて、さらにその先の体験のデザインの部分まで踏み込んだ機能が提供されているというのが非常にペガサスの特徴かなというふうに感じています。でその中で、じゃあ単にこの開発ツールを提供するだけではなくてですね、お話を伺った中では、さらにお客様の中に入り込んでですね、一緒になって空間をお手伝いまでするというような話を伺っております。具体的にどういった意図でそこまで入り込まれるんでしょうか。
さっき紹介したような、技術を提供して、どうぞ好きな世界を作ってくださいっていうふうに、もちろんできるんですけれども、なるべくそうせずにですね、できる限り我々も企画の初期段階から、 そのメタバース的なサービスの構築に参加させていただいて、やっぱり私たちはゲームというものを完成させてユーザーに届けてきているキャリアが長いので、出口に対してかなり強みを持ってるんですよね。はい、物を完成させるということはもちろんですし、それだけではなく、マーケティングをどのように戦略的に行えばいいのか、そのサービスをより良いものにするためのアライアンスをどう構築するのか、そしてビジネスモデルの最適なものはどういうふうに設計するべきなのか、最終的にはサービスですから、ローンチした後に運営というものも入ってきます。そういったですね、その技術だけではなくて、そのスタートからゴールまでの一連のこのメタバースビジネスにおいて必要になるノウハウというものをワンストップで提供させていただくことを今はすごく大事にして、なるべくそうさせていただきたいという話を各企業の皆さんにはしております。
なるほどですね。本当に今、田畑さんとお話をしていると、ただ作るだけではなくて、作った先をどうするかというような視点からですね、現在のお客様とも会話されているなというふうに感じました。はい、本当に今、田畑さんがいわゆるメタバースというか、仮想空間を作るっていうところはもうすでに、ファイナルファンタジーでやり尽くされた方だと思うんですね。そういった方がですね、今、未来の観点、今皆さん取り組まれていることからすると、未来、これからどのようにしたらいいのかということを、まさに考えていらっしゃる中においてですね、田畑さんの考えられているメタバースが切り開く未来の世界ってどういう姿なのかというのをぜひ伺いたいと思います。
はい。そうですね。いろいろ変わると思うんですよね。メタバースっていうものがプラットフォームになっていったときに、例えば今のスマートフォンのアプリだと、異なるアプリ同士は、もちろん、ユーザーとしてはそこを連動させて利用することはできないと思うんですね。もちろんそれは異なるコンテンツであって、異なるサービスであって、異なる企業の、提供しているものなので、当然そこに壁がある。これが、メタバースというその空間そのものがプラットフォームになるというものに置き換わっていくと、異なる企業のサービス同士も、ユーザーとしては越境して壁を越えて利用していくと思うんです。そうされることで、サービス側もですね、化学変化を起こしてくると思うんですよね。異なる企業同士のサービスであっても、融合した方が新たな付加価値が生まれそうなものは、だんだんそういう生まれ変わりを見せてくると思いますし、そういう越境してサービスを利用する環境だからこそ生まれる新しいコンテンツとかも出てくると思うんですね。なので一つに大きく期待しているのは、そういった新たな付加価値がコンテンツやサービスとして生まれてくるというところは、私たちのビジネスの方向性としてもすごく重要なので、とても、期待もしているし、そうなるんだろうなというふうに予想しています。で、もう一つは、これはすごく個人的なメタバースに対する取り組みのモチベーションの根っこになっていることなんですけど、メタバース空間を、その現実を進化させるための社会実験の場に活用できるんだろうなというふうに思ってるんですよね。というのも、社会実験って空間と時間とお金、人が必要になってくると思うんですけど、これメタバースってそれがすごく、最適なコストで行える環境だと思うんです。なので現実でいろんな実験をするのではなく、メタバース側でいろんな社会実験やその行政サービスの転換であったり、いろんなその民間のサービスの実験であったり、オートドライブだって仮想のその中で当然シミュレーションしてますし、スーパーシティ構想とかスマートシティ構想っていうのも先にバーチャルの中で実験をできると思うので、そこの実験結果を現実に持ち込むことで、メタバースの活動が現実を進化させる。未来を作っていけるというふうになっていけると思うんですよね。そうなることがもう私としては個人的にずっと物事の進化とか未来が大好きなので、そういうふうになってほしいなという期待がめちゃくちゃ高く、あります。
はい。本当に一個人としてもそういう世界、いわゆるその現実世界をデジタルエンターテインメントを拡張していく。その中での相互作用が生まれていく。本当に面白い未来が生まれるなというふうに感じておりました。でさらにじゃあ商業的な利用で言うと、冒頭特徴に、未来二つの方向でお話をいただいたんですけど、一つは壁を越えるっていうところで言うと、現実的なビジネスで言えば、地域を越えたり、あとは地域もしくは言葉の壁を越えるってこともあるでしょうし、ハンディキャップの壁を越える。あとは例えば、人間と機械の壁を越えるっていうことも当然あると思いますね。そこでも本当に新しい付加価値が生まれるかなというのもあります。 さらにそういった新しい価値であったり、モデルというのが、じゃあ現実世界に落とし込まれたときにどうなんだろうか。これはまさにそのおっしゃられている社会実験ですよね。この結果がじゃあ、現実世界にどうフィードバックされてくるのか。これは本当に、期待をしたいなというところでございます。このようになんですかね、単にゲームもしくはデジタルコンテンツ、デジタルエンターテインメントを手掛けられる会社ではないですね。JP ゲームさんですね。今回 Alibaba Cloud とですね、戦略的な技術提供をさせていただきましたという中におきまして、本当に多くのクラウドベンダーさんがある中でですね、Alibaba Cloud に、ご協力いただいたその理由というのをちょっと伺いますでしょうか。
はい。今までも大和田さんには散々、それはお伝えはしてきてるので、そういうふうになってはいるんですけれど、でも私がアリババクラウドさんと技術提携した理由というのは大きく2つあります。1つ目は、当然、っていうか当たり前すぎるんですけれども、アリババクラウドさんはやっぱりグローバル、安定したインフラを提供されていて、しかもその独身の日の、大量のお客さんを、トラブルなくいつも裁くという実績もお持ちだというところは当然あります。ただ、その堅牢なインフラを提供するというだけではなくて、コンテンツを作っていく側にどんな技術的な課題が発生するのかっていうことへの、察知能力といいますか、理解がすごく深いですよね。それは大和田さん自身もそうですし、やっぱりそのゲームのキャリアがある方とか、いろんなメタバースに対する先進的な知見を持っている方が多くいらっしゃるので、我々サービスやコンテンツを開発する側の課題解決をインフラだけではなくて、そのインフラ上のサービスソリューションというところもセットで一緒にやってくれるっていうところがすごく私は魅力に感じました。特にそのゲーム開発ではなくて、このメタバース開発という新しい分野を突き進んでいきたいというときに、とても心強いパートナーだなと感じたのが一つ目です。それと二つ目はですね、かなり私の未来が好きとか進化が好きとかの特性にかなり寄ってるところではあるんですけれど、アリババグループの先端研究開発部門のダモアカデミーという組織があるじゃないですか。たくさんのエンジニアが揃っている。で、以前そのダモアカデミーで開発しているいろんなテクノロジーの紹介をされたときにですね、私のずっと仕事してきたこのエンターテインメントという領域では生まれてこない発想や技術というものをたくさんお持ちだなと思ったんですよね。もちろん現実にある産業をどう DX していくかっていう視点で生まれている技術なので、我々のいる世界とは分野がそもそも違うというのは当然なんですけれど、そういったですね、ニューリテールみたいに、アリババさん自身が言ってたりするような、そういう分野で必要になるテクノロジーと、私たちがずっと磨き続けてきたノウハウや、そのエンターテインメントを成立させる、人に喜んでもらうといったノウハウを組み合わせることで、新しいものが生み出せるなということをすごく直感的に感じましたし、やっぱり知らない分野の技術に触れることで我々自身も大きく成長していけるなっていうのがありまして、ダモアカデミーとのコラボレーションをぜひさせていただきたいんですということを、当初からお願いさせていただいてたという感じですね。はい。
もうぜひ、私は保証できないですけど、ぜひ、ダモアカデミーの客員研究員になっていただきたいなと講演会もぜひやりましょう。
はい、ありがとうございます。
まさにその田畑さんっていうのは、そのデジタルの世界での、ユーザビリティ、その楽しいユーザビリティを実現するっていうところでの経験は非常に長くお持ちです。で、アリババは、現実世界のデジタル化ということをずっと取り組んでいます。そこでですね、デジタル化した先にですね、まさにその、ユーザビリティだったり楽しさとかですね、快適さ、ここのノウハウが結合することによって、多分世の中はより便利の先ですね、より楽しく快適に暮らすことができるような世界がですね、まさにその、アリババ、もしくはダモアカデミー、アリババクラウドと JP ゲームズとですね、コラボレーションの結果、生み出されるんじゃないかなということ。これも本当に私、一消費者として大変に期待しているところでございますので、ぜひ、アリババともですね、協力、より深く、より長くですね、取り組んでいただきたいなというふうに考えております。で、今回このセミナーでですね、多くのそのメタバースに興味を持っていらっしゃる方であったり、まさにこれから構築に取り組まれている方がですね、今回ご覧になっております。そういった方々にですね、ぜひ、そのアリババクラウド 熱心なお客様に対してですね、一言メッセージをいただければと思います。
はい。今日のこの対談の中でも再三お伝えしているんですけれども、やはりメタバースっていうものは、何か謎のふわっとしたものではなくて、もっと明確な次の世代のサービス、プラットフォームだと私は捉えています。そのためにはですね、どんな世界を作るかという議論ではなくて、その先に、どんな企業同士のコラボレーション、どんな人同士のコラボレーションによって、どんな新しいものを生み出すのかというところが、とても重要なポイントになってくるというふうに私は思っているんですね。なので、今日このセミナーをご覧になった皆さんも、ぜひ、そういったですね、分野を超えて、これまでなかったコラボレーションをメタバース上で実現させて、新しいサービスやコンテンツ、付加価値のある新しいものを生み出すっていうことを、ぜひ我々と一緒に取り組んでいってくれたら、未来をさらにワクワクしてですね、現実以上の楽しさがある仮想世界というものがどんどん出来上がってくるかなと思ってますので、どうぞよろしくお願いします。今日はどうも、ご覧になっていただきありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。本当に今日のセッションというのは、田畑さんが見られている未来から逆算して今何をすべきか。こういったところで非常に多くの学びがあったかと思います。この後もですね、多くのセッション続きますので、ぜひ、このセミナー続けてご覧ください。本日は田畑さんどうもありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。
Hi everyone, I'm the Intelligent Avatar Solution Architect from Alibaba Damo Academy. Today I feel quite excited and honored to have this opportunity introducing our exploration in the area of intelligent avatar. Since last year, Metaverse has become a really hot topic, and intelligent avatar is definitely one of the most visible forms of Metaverse. A large intelligent avatar market has formed globally and is estimated to keep growing in the following 10 years at least. In today's conference, I will introduce Alibaba Damo Academy's technology and practice of intelligent avatar. First, let's see why we have seen a growing number of enterprises embracing the intelligent avatar solution. On one hand, in the background of coronavirus pandemic, as well as the digitalization trend, enterprises are putting more emphasis on fine-grained marketing strategy and ROI management, and hope to achieve them through investing more in digital technologies. On the other hand, Generation Z accounts for almost 30% of China's mobile internet users. They regard consumption as an expression of individual identity and pay special attention to the experience brought by their purchase. To this generation, consumption is a lifestyle rather than the solely satisfaction of basic needs. So based on the demand, Damo Academy's avatar solution devotes to enhance enterprise customers' experience through leveraging different AI technologies and help enterprises realize personified brand assets, automated marketing content creation, intelligent customer service interactions, and fine-grained data management. Here we have a news video produced by the Intelligent Avatar technology. This video is made for the 2022 Beijing Winter Olympic Games. In this video, you can see the avatar's mouth shape and body gestures are automatically generated without manual configuration. Furthermore, the content of the news is automatically produced. This is realized through understanding the broadcast scripts and massive video materials content, and intelligently match the scripts with video clips of the same meaning. Okay, let's see this video now.
北京2022年冬奥会冬残奥会火炬外观设计正式对外发布。火炬交接时，顶部可以紧密相扣。20日清晨，随着北京冬奥组委赴希腊代表团抵达首都机场，北京2022年冬奥会火种顺利抵达北京。火种欢迎仪式于20日上午举行。
Actually, intelligent avatar can be used in various scenarios, including live stream, short-form videos, offline events, personal assistant, and the like. This technology is attractive to the younger generations. As an ingenious way for branding, avatars can bring brands and customers closer and help brands be more competitive in the market. Here I choose 3 most typical scenarios. The first one is intelligent live stream assistant. The avatar on Tmall and Taobao platform can realize precise and differentiated comedy recommendation to customers and is able to synchronize knowledge with the shop's chatbot so as to do live stream announcements, answer after-sale questions, and broadcast winner lists. The second typical scenario is intelligent personal assistant. Avatars can reply to customers' text or voice messages according to the knowledge base, or serve as news anchors like the video I played just now. Last but not least, avatars can be used to generate short-form videos. Based on the algorithms and content analysis tools, dozens of short-form videos can be generated within a few seconds. This facilitates e-commerce marketing across platforms and supports tens of thousands of media feeds required on a daily basis. Here you can see how the avatar technology has been applied in the live stream scenario. You can customize the face and costume of the avatar, add brand logos to its costume, select appropriate voice, and generate scripts with one click. The avatar can be on live streams around the clock to meet e-commerce marketing requirements. For instance, the Tmall supermarket's avatar is available for working 8 hours per day in the late-night live stream on Taobao. After several months, more than RMB 10 million total sales are generated when it's on live stream. As for the brand of Three Squirrels avatar, it helps improve customer loyalty and retention. Now let's see how live stream avatar interacts with consumers from this video.
给大家介绍一个卸妆水油。小杰9405宝宝，你终于来啦！欢迎欢迎，宝宝点击直播间左上角的关注按钮，关注后可享受更多粉丝福利哦。全成分EWG 高安全等级认证，不含色素以及香精等致敏物质 pH 值呈弱酸性，温和不刺激。哇哦！欢迎刚进来的小杰9405宝宝，好久不见！点击左上角的关注按钮，关注后可以更快的找到直播间哟。我们这款卸妆水油卖的是真的好，其销量只在1个月就达到了店铺卸妆水油销量榜单的亚军。弱酸性配方，温和清洁肌肤的同时，清爽卸妆，让肌肤远离化学残留，减少对肌肤刺激的影响。这款卸妆水油真的是非常受大众喜爱，老顾客评价非常好哦。之前买散粉用过这个小样。
As just mentioned, the intelligent avatar can also be used as intelligent personal assistant. Compared with traditional text-based interactions, virtual avatars are capable of delivering a natural and personalized experience. It can communicate with users through understanding users' intent. Here I prepared 2 videos.
你好，我是电话助理小梦，请问你有什么事吗？
我要寄快递。
请问取货地点是哪里呢？
从公司取。
我马上把寄快递的消息告诉他，还有别的事吗？
没有了。
好的，我马上转告他这个消息，让他尽快联系你。那先这样，拜拜。
杭州余杭区今天晴，气温22度到33度。欢迎收看每日天气播报，主播陪你感知世界冷暖。以下是天气状况。
杭州余杭区今天晴，气温22度到33度，空气质量轻度污染。现在晴，31度，及时应对天气变化。主播祝你更好生活。以下是生活小建议，出门穿什么？来看看今日的穿衣推荐。根据该时段的天气信息，今日潮湿闷热，衣物排汗透气，手帕擦汗环保时尚，不建议在露天场所逛街。无论天气阴晴，紫外线可是无处不在，我们出行需注意防晒。今日辐射强，请涂擦 SPF 大于15泡加防晒护肤品。如果有喜欢运动的朋友，我们还可以关注一下运动指数。今日空气轻度污染，不宜在户外运动。好了，本次的天气情况和生活建议就播报到这了，下次再见。
Okay, after the brief introduction to the business scenarios, in the next section, I will elaborate on the key technologies of intelligent avatar. Firstly, the avatar supports customizable characters. You can customize the avatar's face shape, nose, eyes, mouth, makeup, costume, and some other parameters simply with one click. Besides, the voice of the avatar is also customizable by using the text-to-speech technology, which allows the avatar's voice in line with its image. Secondly, the avatar can be driven by both copying real person's expressions and gestures, as well as driven by AI algorithms. The AI algorithms generate facial expressions and body gestures of the avatar based on the input scripts, without the need of manual configuration. Thirdly, avatars can achieve multi-modal interactions via integrating with cards, videos, and external services. It's able to make complex decisions based on the information from the video image of the user, such as environments, gestures, and expressions, at a very low latency. This makes the conversations and interactions more natural. To be more specific, Alibaba can provide both 2D and 3D character customization service. The image quality is also optional. Enterprises can choose the appropriate quality based on business requirement. Generally speaking, C-level image is typically used for virtual customer service providers in a mobile app. B-level image is chosen by the majority of our customers. This level is suitable for end-to-end business scenarios, such as live stream and short videos. A-level image is an excellent choice for the persona of a brand. The characters are presented with more details and better textures, and the movements are smooth. While S-level image is particularly suitable for scenarios such as photo sets, films, and grand shows. The postures, hair, skin, costumes, and props are highly realistic. The voice of avatar is also customizable to fit the avatar's image. In the past, a good TTS voice is created based on several thousand of recorded sentences. However, in our practice, normally only 20 to 100 sentences recorded on the phone are available for the new voice synthesis. So faced with the limitation, we have upgraded the TTS engine and being able to use only 20 sentences to synthesize new voice for the avatar. You can experience the effect from the demo. First, let's listen to 2 recordings.
下午，联合执法组又取缔了一家黑诊所。下午3点钟，考生们各就各位后，接听正式开始。
Okay, then let's listen to the synthesized voice based on 20 pieces of recordings I just broadcast.
铁路公安干警的爱民事迹在当地一时传为佳话。请您登录支付宝首页右上角的服务大厅，选择在线客服进行咨询。
So you can conclude that the synthesized voice is quite natural and close to the recordings. In addition, the TTS voice is also rhythmical and emotion-driven rather than quite plain, so the voice is very impressive. Let's listen to the two demos. The former one is not quite emotional, while the latter one is very catchy, through emphasizing some Chinese characters, such as 赶紧 and 非常。
心动的宝宝们赶紧点击购物车下单吧，我们这款连衣裙可是非常畅销的。心动的宝宝们赶紧点击购物车下单吧，我们这款连衣裙可是非常畅销的。
Besides, intelligent avatars can analyze intense and emotional changes of the scripts. The avatar's facial expressions, body gestures, and voice are driven by algorithms according to the analysis of scripts, which makes intelligent avatars look and sound more natural and expressive. Let's see the contrast. For the same broadcast scripts, the left avatar's actions are manually configured. The right avatar's actions are driven by algorithms. It's really apparent that the right one is much more expressive than the left one.
再提醒一次，宝宝们如果心动的话，就要抓紧下单了哦。我们这件防晒霜可是非常畅销的。接着再来看看它的适用的肤质。敏感肌基底比较脆弱，更容易受到紫外线的侵蚀，不仅会被晒红、晒伤，更会加重敏感程度。这款防晒霜现在是我们店里的爆款，大家赶紧买呀
！When talking to the user, avatars can collect information such as users' facial expressions, body gestures, and environment from the video image, and take corresponding actions. In complicated scenarios, the avatar can guide users proactively to accomplish business flows. In addition, making use of duplex interaction technologies, the latency for the avatar to reply to users can be shortened dramatically from nearly 1.5 seconds to only 0.8 seconds. Consequently, the completion rate of conversation can be improved around 3 to 5%. Here are some typical demos of multimodal and duplex interaction technologies. From the first demo, you can see when the speaker is not looking at the avatar suspends the conversation directly, and when the speaker comes back, the avatar resumes the conversation.
你好，我们大概今晚7点左右到咱们店里就餐，提前帮我们订个包厢吧。
好的，请问咱们一共几位来宾？
我们一共是4位。
好的，已经为您订好了一间小包厢，包厢会为您预留到7点半，不见不散哦。我们会提前给您准备好水果哦。
你想吃啥？
我想吃红烧肉。
可以，但有点腻，我想整点青菜什么的。不过他们这个店里应该啥都有。
好嘞，那我们在这里恭候您的到来。请问还有什么需要帮忙的吗？
好，别的没事了。好，谢谢。
不要客气，再见。
好，再见。
Okay, the second video shows the avatar stops talking and asks the user if he needs some help once avatar detects the speaker's negative emotion.
你好，我们大概晚上7点左右到咱们店里就餐，能不能给我们提前先预定一个包厢啊？
好的，请问咱们一共有几位来宾呢？
我们这边一共是4位。
好的，已经为您订好了一间小包厢，包厢会为您预留到7点半，我们会提前。请问有什么需要帮忙的吗？看到您不太满意。
我们可以要一个大一点的包厢吗？我们想做的稍微宽敞一点。
好，为您预留一个大包厢，请问还有什么需要帮忙的吗？
好的，没有了，谢谢。
好的，再见。
好，再见。
Okay, the third one demonstrates the avatar's ability to remind the speaker when the speaker's face is not visible.
你好，请问有什么可以帮到您？您好，请问在吗？
我看不到您。
哦，在的，请问可以看到我吗？
可以看到了。
The last one shows in very complicated business scenarios, the avatar can guide the speaker step by step on the basis of collected information.
您好，请问有什么事情？
您好，我想交一下费。
好的，我们将对您进行身份验证，请拿出您的身份证，并将人脸正对手机屏幕。当前光线较弱，请置于光线明亮的区域。
好的。
您好，您的身份信息未完全出现在视频中，请将身份证全部置于视频中。身份核验成功，请继续缴费。
Okay, just now we have talked about the scenarios and technologies of intelligent avatar. Finally, I'd like to conclude that through leveraging Damo Academy's AI technologies, avatars can serve as live stream sellers, news anchors, customer service providers, personal assistants, and other forms to help enterprises boost the value of their brands and enhance service experience. Okay, that's my presentation today, and I hope this has given you some idea of intelligent avatar. Thank you very much for your time.
Hello everyone, I'm Hubert Yuan, the CEO of Huochen Technology. Today it's my honor to be invited by Alibaba Cloud to have the opportunity to share with you my viewpoint about NFT and about digitalization. Okay, now let's start. First, let me briefly introduce what is NFT. NFT is short for non-fungible token. The most essential feature of NFT is to serve as a unique and untemperable digital proof for assets. Since it is based on blockchain technology, so it is transparent and also immutable. And what's the difference between fungible and non-fungible? Fungible means every dollar is equal to another dollar. So all the $1 are the same. However, for the non-fungible, one CryptoKitty is quite different from another CryptoKitty. Every kitty is unique. So if you own a CryptoKitty, means you own a specific kitty. So that is NFT. Here we give a brief history of NFT. At the first beginning, several years, some people tried ways to indicate the uniqueness using colored coins, using counterparty. However, it is not so successful, not so popular. And in 2017, CryptoKitties and CryptoPunks appeared. That is really hot. And at that time, the standard ERC 721 appeared, which is the most popular standard until now. And since 2019 is awakening age, especially in 2021. All kinds of projects and all kinds of platforms appeared, and many big companies entered this market. Here we elaborate the value of NFT applications. In my opinion, NFT is a proof of ownership, of authenticity, of rarity. Since it utilizes the technology of blockchain, all the transactions can be recorded orderly to be transparent and traceable. So all the data and the record are transparent and unforgeable. So the ownership disputes can be easily settled. And NFT can also be a proof of value and liquidity. Global markets can be connected through NFT for higher liquidity. So the value potential can be easily recognized. Besides, NFT can be a proof for creators to enjoy ever-growing yields. Okay, now let's move on to the NFT industry. Let's have a look at the latest data of global NFT market. According to the data from website NFT Go, the global market cap has reached 17 billion US dollars, and the total trading volume has reached 30 billion US dollars. All these are considerable numbers. And the total number of holders has reached 1.9 million. So NFT is no longer the game for millionaires. Plenty of ordinary people has entered this market. Then is the NFT ecosystem. From this chart, we can see the green boxes indicate the fields for NFT applications. The red boxes indicate the use cases. Only some famous use cases, not all of them. We can see there are tremendous use cases nowadays. And in general, we can summarize all these use cases into 4 categories: art, PFP, cultural collectibles, and gaming. PFP is short for profile picture. We can see that PFP and cultural collectibles take the main part of the whole. However, I don't think PFP would always take such a large proportion. I think this is just the current situation. In the future, I believe the physical asset would take the main part of the all. Okay, next we would give 3 typical NFT use cases. First is NBA Top Shot. This is a very hot NFT application. The total market cap has reached 651 million US dollars, and the total number of holders has reached 669,000. This is launched by NBA, partnered with Canadian-based Dap Labs to build an NFT game called NFT Top Shot based on NBA IPs. In this game, NBA fans can trade moments, which officially licensed one-of-a-kind digital items based on NBA highlights and into the Metaverse. This is an NFT project launched by Adidas Originals, also collaborate with some NFT pioneers like G-Money, BAYC, and Punk's Comic. The collection includes virtual wearables that consumers may use in online platforms, just in the picture on the right, and also the physical apparel that will complement the virtual wearables. We can see in the picture in the middle, there are blockchain addresses on the shirt. Here is Hanwha. This is launched by Hubei Radio and Television Economic Channel and Wuhan Roaming Technology. Hanwha is launched on the digital platform Mars Nebula, with Huochen Technology providing technical support. This is China's first provincial media original digital collection. The scene image of Hanwha is inspired by the urban landmarks of Wuhan and the traditional characters of Wuhan citizens. Okay, last is NFT trends. So why is NFT booming in recent years? What's the main triggers? 2 obvious triggers. One is pandemic. Yeah, we know the pandemic stimulates more digital economy, and also the increasing number of digital natives. They would prefer digital collections rather than physical collections. And another very important trigger is Web3. We can see from the chart in the right, the history from Web 1 to Web 3. The internet become more and more distributed. And the personal ownership is the inevitable trend. So the creator economy is rising while the platform economy is waning. We can see the emergence of innovative new communities consisting of individual creators empowered by the DAO spirit and the culture. Now let's try to find out the trends for NFT. First is the creation of distributed ID. Nowadays, every platform has an independent account system. So if one user hopes to log in a new platform, he needs to register, and every account is separated. This is not a good solution. In the future, we hope to establish a universal account system. People can use one distributed ID to log in any platform. And this DID can indicate his identity, can indicate his interest, can indicate his history of record, can indicate his digital assets. That will be much better. And second, the need for asset digitalization will be more and more popular. In the future, maybe every physical asset can be digitalized, can be mirrored into the digital world, and can be utilized much more efficiently. NFT and blockchain technology is the infrastructure of Metaverse. Today, many speakers talk about Metaverse. In my opinion, NFT and blockchain provides digital assets, provides the digital identity. It's the IT infrastructure of Metaverse. It's very important and essential. Last, NFT is also the new tool to preserve culture and traditions. Previously, many things play the role of preserving the culture and traditions, like architecture, like music, like paintings. But now the technology is developing. So now it's time for NFT to preserve culture and traditions. This is what the young people prefer. Okay, so much for my today's presentation. Thank you for listening. I hope to have further communication and collaboration with you in the future. You can follow me on Twitter. You can search Hubert Yuan on Twitter to follow me. We can have further communication. I hope we can collaborate together to explore the future of NFT and digitalization. Thank you.
Hello everyone. My name is Nordic, CEO of Pemex. It has been the 7th year that Pemex has been committed to the R&D and manufacturing of VR hardware. With our leading R&D capabilities, we focus on the R&D and the production of high-performance VR head mounts. The topic I'm bringing up today is the high-performance VR hardware is the gateway to Metaverse. What is Metaverse? Being the hot topic of late, Metaverse has attracted a lot of attention to the VR industry. What does the Metaverse look like? Different industries and companies may have diverse insights to the Metaverse, and there is no exact definition as of now. If I were to try and define it, I would say Metaverse is a revolution involving information technology, the internet, AI, and VR, AR, and MR game engines. What the Metaverse reveals is the possibility of constructing a holographic digital world parallel to the traditional world we are used to. Simply put, Metaverse is like a hodgepodge, describing the prospects and the possibilities of the Web 3.0 era. We see Web 1.0 refers to the desktop internet era, relying on computers. Web 2.0 refers to the mobile internet era, mainly relying on mobile phones. Web 3.0 era is what we refer to as the era of Metaverse. In Metaverse, the underlying data technology will integrate 5G and blockchain, and hardware interaction will be done through via HMDs. Immersion is the cornerstone of Metaverse. But why did Metaverse came under the spotlight all of a sudden? In PC-based Web 1.0 and the mobile phone-based Web 2.0, most of the elements of the Metaverse identity, brands, civility, economy, low friction, virality, anytime, anywhere, and many others have long existed. But different from PCs and mobile phones, the latest VR HMD can provide people with a relatively realistic sense of immersion. By simulating the physical environment wherein light, sound, smell, taste, movement, and using the simulated physical environment to affect our eyes, ears, nose, tongue, body sense, touch, VR experience can simulate users to produce chemical and electrical signals to affect the ID surface consciousness, which in turn affects the ego and superego, subconscious. This is the psychological and physiological basis for VR gears to create. And it is through this process can people truly enter the virtual world that has existed for a long time. Only with residence can the virtual world become Metaverse. To sum up, among the key elements of the Metaverse, immersion is the key and the cornerstone. With the immersion provided by high-performance VR hardware, people would be able to really enter the Metaverse. Immersion requires high-performance VR hardware. How do we define the technical standard of high-performance VR hardware? We know that immersion is the prerequisite to the Metaverse, and it needs to be obtained through the high-performance VR hardware. This requires VR manufacturers to revolutionize VR-related technologies. Last year, Pimax proposed at the Pimax Frontier Press Conference that to provide users with the sense of immersion. VR HMDs need to meet the technical standards of VR 3.0, ensuring naturalness, freedom, and self-awareness in VR experience. That is to ensure visual immersion, physical immersion, and cognitive immersion. Visual immersion corresponds to the naturalness is the definition of VR 3.0. Unit of visual immersion, or UVI, as its name indicates, is an important parameter to measure visual immersion, consisting of three key indicators: pixels per degree, or PPD, field of view, or FOV, and flash rate. Each has an upper limit. 60 PPD is retinal level. 220 degree field of view is the natural field of view of human eye. For flash rate, 180 Hz is the threshold beyond which latency becomes practically indistinguishable to human eye. Divide the three indicators respectively by its upper limit. The percentage represents the performance of the VR headset on that practical aspect. The weighted harmonic mean of the three percentage is UVI. 100% of UVI means that human eye is completely unable to tell whether it is seeing an image in the headset or the real world. This sounds surreal, but in fact it is not so far away from us. Released in the 2021, the UVI of Pimax Reality 12K QLED will be as high as 73%, close to excellent. The bottleneck of UVI improvement is the limited GPU computing power, which determines the number of frames that can be generated per unit time, multiplied by the total number of pixels in a single frame. There is also a way to use cloud computing power For cloud computing platforms like Alibaba Cloud, the electricity fee caused by the hardware, gas fee, operation and maintenance fee, and other costs are all packed and provided to the demander in equal parts, and provide clients with computing power in a professional and low-cost way. Physical immersion corresponds to freedom in the framework of VR 3.0. The VR hardware needs to achieve 6 degrees of freedom checking, or 6-DoF checking. That is the checking of the head and the hand. At the same time, VR gears need to be optimized in terms of wireless, spatial inference, somatosensory gear, ergonomic design, weight and size control, and distribution. In the future, if we want to build a Metaverse platform, GPU resources is essential. With Alibaba Cloud, we can quickly launch GPU-based virtual machines to run heavy workload jobs on rendering, 3D modeling, and simulation with a cost-efficient way. This is the foundation of Metaverse. Cognitive immersion corresponds to self-awareness in the framework of VR 3.0. To evaluate cognitive immersion, we can use the mirror test. This test is usually used to test whether an animal is smart enough to know that an image in the mirror is of itself or not another individual. We borrow this concept to test whether we can see our own expressions, sight, and body movements in virtual reality, so as to form a sufficient sense of self-existence. In addition to head and hand 6-DoF we mentioned earlier, cognitive immersion also requires the support of many functions such as face checking, eye checking, body checking, and even motion checking. Only with the support of sufficient cognitive immersion is it important to form valid communication that supports social networks. Since its establishment, Pemex considering the early stage VR industry is in, hardware companies capable in R&D ought to lead the way. Considering the development of Pimax itself, it is necessary to stick to high-end VR headsets. This picture demonstrates the product positioning of Pimax and other VR companies in the different time periods. 3 lines are drawn from the origin of this coordinate system, representing high, medium, and low-end products, respectively. The horizontal axis represents time. The green line represents the upper limit of VR hardware performance. The white line represents the lower limit. In the middle is the positioning of VR HMD from various companies, including Pimax. From the standpoint of users, in early stage of VR industry, high-performance VR HMD has a longer lifespan. Currently, the coverage life cycle of VR HMD is around 6 to 12 months. While Pimax focuses on high-end products, the average product life cycle is more than 24 months due to the leading specs. Let me explain how this works. Assume that all manufacturers start to develop products from scratch. 12 months after releasing, the specs of Pimax products are almost equivalent to those of other companies' mid-end products. After 24 months, they can still compete with the low-end products on the market. While the low-end products never actually reached the bottom line of the performance since the day of release. One example worth mentioning is the Pimax launched a 4K model in 2016, while it was until the end of 2018 that a competing 4K HMD was released. In this case, Pimax was ahead of the industry for about 24 months. So, objectively speaking, Pimax products do have higher value due to their long lifespan. Many KOLs call Pimax products future-proof. From the standpoint of a manufacturer, a longer product cycle will result in lower average R&D cost, allowing the company to achieve deeper technology accumulation and better prepared for the competition. Also, in emerging industry, product performance directly brings better user experience, which contribute to the company's competitiveness. This is also basic logic by which Pimax is able to gain a leading role in the international high-end VR HMD market. In the past 4 or 5 years, we have gained a sizable influence overseas and a good reputation among the high-end users. In 2017, we closed Kickstarter crowdfunding with the highest amount in the VR category and have been holding the Guinness World Record to this day. Our products have won the numerous awards, including the Best VR AR Products title at CES 2020. On October 26, 2021, Pimax proposed the technical standard of VR 3.0 at the global launch event called Pimax Frontier. They released a phenomenal new product, Pimax Reality 12K QLED. 12K will operate as both PC VR and standalone VR, and the key specs and the functions are reaching the culmination of the current VR industry. The product is expected to launch in Q4 2022. Pimax aspires to be a pioneer and leader in the VR industry. We hope to bring more products with better performance to users in the future. So my part is coming to an end. Thank you for your attention and appreciation to Alibaba Cloud for inviting me.
Oh, hi, my name is Jason. I'm the CEO of Remel Technology.
Hi, Limo.
Oh, hi. Oh, forgot to tell you guys. They also call me Safety Cat. It's my nickname inside our community in VR chat. Here is our biggest community project, Chinese Bar. And today we're gonna talk about how the community can prove the Metaverse.
High price. Most of the description of the Metaverse are mainly about industries such as NFT, digital twins, and virtual estate, through which a lot of capital and enterprise describe how much wealth can be brought to them. However, in our opinion, virtual items lack practicality and functionality, and the main purpose of the virtual item or commodity is mainly for socializing or displaying. So we believe that virtual socializing is a pre-industry of the both industry. Where user consume a lot of virtual item, virtual estate, or virtual currency on the base of the social atmosphere to achieve social purposes, such as showing off virtual items that you purchase or independently created to your friends or selling your own unique virtual items. Therefore, we are more inclined to study who are supporting the continuous conception of their virtual assets, and how the user creativity described by their original metaverse concept can promote virtual social communities and social media,
and pushing community trading. In China, the large number of the past 2000s generation people has a huge of social demand on the internet, which makes software like QQ still well matched to WeChat even right now. Young people will create various communities in QQ and are eager to create their own internet identities, engage themselves in social communication activities. QQ also connects young groups through various functions, forming countless small but interconnected communities under the big QQ platform. With the advent of the Metaverse era, the virtual social platform has brought chatting and social interactions into a new field, where users can keep improve their online image in an all-round way, from two-dimensional flat image to three-dimensional interaction roles. And through VR technology, it can enrich users' social behavior and simulates the activity and influence of the communities. And around the world, the most influenced virtual social platform is VRChat, other than Rec Room. Take VRChat platform as an example. It was originally only used as an online platform for meeting. Later, after the function they allowed users to upload their own avatar was launched, a large number of subculture games players and animation fans flooded into the platform, forming the original player community. Players will make different styles of avatars to socialize with friends and displaying their unique avatar to each other. Finally, a group of players in the Japanese community smelled the business opportunity and organized an expo called Virtual Market. At first, they were the expo that sold original avatar and promoted the consumption of modified avatar. They won the support of 7-Eleven and Panasonic in the earlier days, and later they established Hiki Company, expanding the business scale of Virtual Expo. During the COVID-19 outbreak, they held the Virtual Market 4 Expo. Apart from the traditional expo and selling of original avatar and avatar accessories, a large number of industrial enterprises such as SoftBank, Google, Microsoft, and Disney, as well as virtual tuber and virtual idol company such as iJiang and HoloLives, joined the expo, hoping to make up the publicity lost caused by the real expo through the virtual one, and at the same time attract the attention of a large number of the subculture community to them. Eventually, this Virtual Market 4 Expo were visited by 1.13 million people, with more than 1,000 stores participating in the expo. And Hiki finally completes a financing of 7 billion Japanese yen in the Q4 period of 2021. At the same time, under the reliance on a large number of the community creator and the player consumer, as well as the support of the virtual market, it has created a higher transaction volume for Boot, a Japanese e-commerce website, which has especially opened a 3D mod section for creators and consumers to conduct transactions. A large number of players will undergo secondary after purchase the avatar. Some will actually seek to join the team of the creators from consumer. On the one hand, they hope to make profit, and on the other hand, they hope they can create unique avatar by themselves. However, the vigorous development of the community is not only a reflection of the user's own value, but also the shaping of a large number of social environments. The creator of those social environments, or world, will make a large number of original words to fill the social environment. Those words are not only placing for chatting. During the COVID-19 epidemic, they were even used by users as remote conference room, remote classroom, and even virtual expo like Hiki does. Based on the VR virtual social platform, it's divided by some new practical functions. For example, a large number of the 3D virtual idols have emerged on Bilibili, a well-known animation community website in China. They are different from the traditional 2D virtual idol and cooperate 3D virtual idol with a high price of nearly 10,000 Chinese yen. A lot of individual icons can use cheap VR equipment and free virtual social platform to realize the effect of real-time motion capture close to the film. As for us, we have established one of the largest Chinese community inside the VR chat. We call it Chinese Bar. Well, many companies are still trying to figure out the user attributes of the virtual social platform in the future. We have already started actively exploring how to make a virtual social platform and derivatively that our player really like. At the end of this year, we will hold the first Chinese Community Expo, which will showcase the culture and power of the Chinese player to VR chat player around the world, as well as Chinese company to the global. We will launch the first VR virtual social platform we developed independently in the future. We will continue to carry forward our community concept and build virtual expo, virtual office, virtual idols, and VR games that players loved, all of which can link and connect with each other. Maybe in the near future, anyone can wander through different worlds through VR technology at any time, anywhere. Maybe this moment you are in a busy company meeting, and the next second, you are enjoying the virtual world with your friends in a relaxed VR game. Thank you.